Hi, folks. Dave, the man from the East. I may seem a little excited right now. I kind of look back in my old emails, and someone sent me what I believe is their made-up solve, and it was supposed to be done in August, but because of, I believe this is why, because I'm a narcissist. I believe that because of what I'm putting out for information, this has all been delayed so they can keep working their solve either to match mine or still put out this make-believe solve that they have. Now, supposedly it's possibly 30 miles because everything is speculation and rumor, correct? About what the actual real solve is from Jack. 9 mile, people say. I've heard some clues of Alona, which I think is Bologna. But anyways, I've got these emails that were sent to me, and I am going to expose them. Even though I was encouraged highly not to expose them, but I'm going to give them to you folks. And I haven't decided if I'm going to read them and put them up after I let you know what's going on, or just post them and read them so we can read together along with it. But they're very interesting on what the actual solve is with this 3-loop bullshit. So I'm kind of excited to break the law here and put out the information for you folks so that you can see whatever this is that they're trying to do up in Netflix show or whatever. It's going to fail. I don't believe you people can really fall for this, but this was supposed to be done. I mean, come on, folks. We're coming up on a year and a half, and Jack was going to remain silent. So you know that's already screwed up. But the information I give you will define whether or not you believe what's going to come out. Because he told me, don't say anything because it could change. So this is so screwed up. I don't want to say the F word. I'm excited, but I am. So I'm letting you know I'm going to be getting in trouble here, along with the Netflix video that I just put out. But it was sent to me in private, but I will expose it for all of you folks. Okay, Robert McQuaid has been a jackass to me the whole time. So he's the one, he's under the bus this time. I'm throwing him right under the bus along with anybody else that is out there. He's told me specifically that old Shiloh is the real Shiloh, which I still don't believe because the real Shiloh, I mean, in my imagination, I mean, he would be more respectful to somebody that might think they have the solve, and instead of saying shit to them, you would be more professional about how you want to respond to somebody. But old Shiloh doesn't. He's another one that's just another dumbass that's out there, along with Robert, along with a few others that I've thrown under the bus. But you folks, I know you're smarter than that. And if you watch my videos, you will see the actual true solve in there. So I am going head to head. It's going to start really heating up here because what I'm going to give you for information is supposedly what they're doing with Netflix for a solve or a movie or a miniseries or a commercial, because there's no solve up there. It's just whatever they are. And that's why I gave Netflix the little bit of heads up to not call it a true story, because it's not. Whatever they tell him, it's a lie. I can tell you that straight up, 100%. And they will either commit me or take me out. So if you hear of my passing, you will know why. These people are going to get so pissed that I am confronting them. Because, like I said in my videos, folks, I am the guy. I'm the guy that solved this. And if you don't believe that, that is fine. I don't care. I'm giving you the information of what Forrest Fenn put out there. And it is all in line. The 9 clues are there. this is why this whole thing was solved. But these emails that I'm going to show you, and they are emails, they're not texts that I had between myself and another vlogger. These are actual emails. I should probably block out his email address. I don't know. Maybe it's public knowledge, maybe it's not. You know what? Screw it. If I'm going to get in trouble, I might as well go full boat and get in trouble. So I'm going to put everything that I have for emails for you folks to judge. And all the people that give me shit, you can keep giving me shit, but eventually, I hope you apologize, because you're going to see the actual truth come out. And if you haven't watched the videos, then that's your own damn fault. That's why I call people bad names, because they're lazy and they don't want to watch the videos. But every information is there, all of it, all in order, all of it. So take it or leave it, but stop your bullshit. And a lot of people they've calmed down, but there's still a few out there that they keep nitpicking. And the regular folks out there that watch this, please give me your feedback. And it will probably get shut down. It will probably get shut right down. So pass it out, download it, whatever you need to do. But this video right here, it is supposedly what the real solve is that has been given to Robert McQuaid. And now I give it to you. Okay? Here we go. Let's start this. Okay, I'm back. Before I put those emails up, I just went inside inside my house, out of my camper, and I saw a message from Granite Granny again, which is another one I think is in cahoots with them. But I was informed by Granite Granny that it was Forrest Fenn's family who told him to end this, and then it was all prefabricated on what was going to happen, how it was going to end. So there's a total bullshit ending here that they're trying to come up with and saying that the family, and that's why everything disappeared. And I am the conspiracy solver. I can tell you that this is all wrong, and I can tell you and show you why. From these dumbasses that keep trying to cover up and trying to shut me up. And it's not going to happen, because the guy who solved it is not going to shut his mouth. It's bottom line. And I'm trying to help you folks understand what really happened. Okay? If you want to follow them and believe them, that's on you. That's all on you on this whole bullshit ending. Now, as I've said in my videos, I told Forrest where the final resting place was. He trusted somebody, and I believe that it was Shiloh. I really do, with all the shit that I hear going on. And now Shiloh's got his little people that he's already given a bunch of shit from the treasure chest from. That's why there's nothing, like barely anything left in the treasure chest. He's paid off everybody with the treasure chest. That's my opinion, but the rest of it, I can tell you, there's some bullshit that's gone on. Now, Granite Granny, here's her little message to me. Just 18 minutes ago, I took a picture of the screenshot, because when they realize that they sent me something that's important, they delete it. So that's why I screenshot it, and I give it to you folks as information. Make sure you read it fully, understand it, and then I'll put the email stuff up. All right? Thank you. Bye, Granite. Okay, folks, this is the email. Dave, this information is private and cannot be forwarded to anyone at this time, and not the whole solve. Okay? Now, we have a date on here, June 26th. This is when I started posting my videos, so they jumped right on my information. Now, Dave, the information in this email and all other emails I send to you is private and cannot be copied or forwarded or reproduced in any way to anyone at this time. What I will send you is the entire solve. It is, however, the basis of the beginnings for you to sign over the title of your truck and home to me once the actual solve is posted. I believe to be around the week of August 22nd, 2021. That's a familiar date, isn't it, folks? This date can change, as it is not up to me. However, once the solve comes out, it will be undeniable. What I will send to you is the basis of the real solve, thus undeniably ensuring that your solve is incorrect. Now, this is live, folks. Okay, almost live. And therefore, you have been notified that I am claiming the titles to your truck and home as you possess to all in your video. Before I send you my email, I need one thing from you first. Please send me the link to your video where you say you will give the title in your truck and home, and then in the same email, please state in writing that you are prepared to sign over title of your truck and home if solve is proven wrong by me. Thanks, Dave. Robert McQuaid. Okay, so we'll move on to the next email. Now, the video is out there for everyone to see as far as me offering my truck and my home. So I don't need to send it to him again. It's out there. I haven't pulled it down. It's true. I offered it. I know that I'm the guy. That's why. So he's just trying to bluff me out. So here's the rest. Robert, you want me to sign over my truck and house because you're going to send me a beginning of a solve, not the whole solve, only you think is right? You haven't proven anything, nor have you given any reasons why Jack has the treasure and not you. How fucking stupid do you think I am? Apparently stupid enough to give you my email. I know you don't understand that I am the true solve, but you'd better get your shit together and put your solve out there, as I have been brave enough to do. Dave, I've been on extended vacation. I noticed you haven't sent me what we discussed. Nonetheless, I will make a draft of the solve minus a few details and send it to you, because once the solve comes out, you will be compelled to hand over the titles to your truck and home. We all have you on YouTube proclaiming that you will give the titles. Dave, once you obtain the solve, all you need to do is wait for it all to come out. Not only will you know with certainty that what I will send you is it, because it will undeniably and irrefutable. Once again, I send this to you and will need to be completely mute anywhere on any forum. No updating your solve or indicating in any way that you made an error location for your solve. By the way, there are three loops to Forrest's solve to complete it. Why do you think he said to read it over and over and over again? 3 times. I will draft something and send it soon. If you have anything more to say it now. Dave, you cannot forward this information to anyone. You cannot print this and mail it to anyone. You cannot put this information on the internet or in any YouTube video. You cannot discuss this on any internet site or live or taped radio broadcast. You cannot update your solve to match any location revealed in this message. You can only use this information between you and myself as proof to the solution to the Forrest Fenn treasure location. Once the actual solve is revealed, there will be no doubt for you to hand over the title of your truck and home to me, because the basis of this information will match up with the solve. This solve involves 3 loops. The solve I am sending is vague for a reason and made just for your eyes, and unfortunately it may not answer all of your questions. The fact is that for you at this time, this is it. The solve will come out and you will be verified. You will understand that what I have given you today will hold up in any court of law because of the way you instructed people in regards to professing the title to your truck and the title to your home. Again, you must go silent now and not update or change your solve that has previously been stated. Do not give me any kind of shit about the fact that it is too vague or some bullshit statements from you. Remember, you are in this situation by your own admissions. It is time for you to wait and watch for the true solve that will come out from a person we will call Do You Gore Me. He has other names, but for now, that is it. This is the most I can give you at this time, according to my sources. At this date, we may have to wait 1 month and a couple days, however, because of the recent lawsuit. It may take more time. I was told August 22nd. Things may change. However, read below. Forrest Fenn Solution, a Bobian place called Cimarron, where the Great Plains meet the Rockies. Start there and take it in the canyon down 921 on Collision Road is where you start your first loop near or at Agua Fria Lake. Then to Rayado to the end of the first loop or the beginning. Then go to Miami Lake and start the second loop. Then take Alona around Rayado Mesa. Get back to Miami. You would have found something buried above the home of the beaver, but there are no signs of beaver in the area at Miami Lake itself. Please use new maps. Self-explanatory. As it used to be a sea, Sweetwater Creek cow camp was heavy loads, and water high then continued on past the Indian, past the artwork and cameras, then go over to Valdez Place. Use the map app from Valdez Place. You're on top of Rayado and make your way straight across that mesa while looking down. There is all kinds of cool stuff. In a small distance, you will see Miami Lake, where you started the second time. Go back to Miami Lake and go to something buried above ground out in the sun under the lush vegetation. There are the Rocky Mountains also on the map, a place called Sunnyside that has a place to land a plane. Also the Mesa on the right has a place called a horse theft gap. And there's a helicopter pad right there where I saw somebody watching us. You can't trespass anywhere around without eyes on you. There are cameras, and I have a personal card from someone at the UU Bar Ranch. His name is John Cade, or Jack. He left me a card on my car, and it says, history just waiting to be written. Of course, I got photos from the back office, and also GPS coordinates, and many tangible things. As far as Wyoming, that's how Forrest Fenn can give something away without paying taxes. Also, there's a great sawzall there that will lead you to Brown Account Agency. Right down from Casper, Dave. This is to get your whistle a wet. If you believe, then wait and more will be revealed soon. Until then, do not ask for more. I suggest you prepare your titles to hand over to me and keep quiet until the actual solve comes out. Like I said, this is all I can give you for now. And I am sorry you were about 30 to 40 miles off, literally. But your solve is 100% wrong. And you were wrong. And this will be confirmed. Now shut the fuck up until the solve comes out. And do not forward or discuss this with anyone until it comes out. Once the solve comes out, I will email you and ask you to send me the titles to your truck and home. Prepare yourself now, Dave. Thanks. P.S. Forget about asking for more info. You infoed this to death, and many of the things you revealed had nothing to do with the real solve. This solve is more bare bones and is with many people in the chase. You were way off. Nothing is as it seems. Robert McQuaid. Try giving me at least one solved clue out of the 9 on your next email. None of that made sense to me. Hi, Dave. Heavy loads and water high clue is the area surrounding Sweetwater Cow Camp in Rayada Mesa, New Mexico, which is about 30 to 50 miles from your solve, approximately. By the way, what I gave you earlier was almost verbatim to what was given to me. They made it deceptive for a reason. For now, once I receive more, I may be able to decipher clues. However, I am working with what I was given. I am not going to push them for more until they are ready. Again, do not put any of this info out, verbally or in writing, to anyone. Thanks. P.S. Rayado Mesa makes a perfect water high. I have not done enough research on Sweetwater Cow Camp, but plan to. I suggest you do the same, and I will update you if I find something. significant about this place. It's over today, Dave. Your quest to cease is today. I gave you the wrong solve for a simple reason. That reason was to try to prove that to you that you could be wrong by 30 miles and understand that you would be 100% wrong. This solve is coming out now. Old Shiloh and Shiloh. Old Shiloh is Shiloh. And he explained to you it was found in Wyoming. Forrest told you it was in Wyoming, and you continued on your psychotic behavior because you are a psycho, Dave. Only a psycho would continue harassing the family. You will be proven wrong, and today is the start of your solve end. Your solve is ending because you're psycho. My prediction is that you will not give out the title to your truck and home because you simply will not believe you could be wrong. That is psychotic behavior, Dave. Happy trails. By the way, it was in Yellowstone National Park all the time, very close to a secret spring that enters the Madison on the opposite side of the river below 9 Mile Hole. Robert, thank God. See ya. I'll be the judge of this solve. Wake up, Dave. Dave, wake up. Your new stance is great. Back off, shut the fuck up, and wait. By the way, none, and I mean none of what this about clues, now sit back, about you, your solve, or anything. Again, you have to consider what I've been posting. Gobble, 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 gobble. If all of this has nothing to do with Dave, that doesn't mean your story isn't freaking amazing and matches most of the clues. Okay, folks, I have to wrap this video up. I understand that it's one of the most boring videos I have done so far. Robert McQuaid is like the least exciting person, but he's the one that I believe is friends with Shiloh and whoever's all the other people behind this. So I just wanted this information known about this solve, that it is out there. I'm not sure of what the solve is in Yellowstone at 9 Mile, or if this is a backup one. There's so many different stories that everybody's been putting out there. I just wanted you to know that this is the information that was given to me about Cimarron, a Bobian place called Cimarron, that I think I know is a bogus solve, and the Yellowstone one is bogus. But I just wanted you people to understand that this was sent to me back in June, July, when I started doing videos right off. They jumped right on my site, and Robert McQuaid is connected with Shiloh, saying that they've given him information. So I just wanted this information out there before I do my next video, because my next video is going to turn this whole Forrest Fenn community upside down, and I'm not going to guarantee it because people don't listen to my guarantees anyways. So, but as far as this next video is going to be huge. And I know that, and a few other people that I've already let the information out to know that. So it will get shut down soon after. So I will try to give a heads up to a few people. And I'm going to put it on different posts too. I'm going to have this. It's not just going to go to YouTube, you guys. So you can delete it off of YouTube, but it's going to go to my forum on my Facebook. It's going to go to Instagram. I'm sending it out everywhere because it is, I call it right now, the plethora of Forrest Fenn. There's so much information that I'm going to give you because I've started learning. I haven't had time to watch other videos, so I've asked people for help along this whole community, but nobody reaches out. I finally had a person who's like, I would say a diamond in the rough, but more like a diamond, because they've come forward and they ask me questions and they push me to answer those questions, and I have. And our communications have brought out a lot of information that is huge for answering questions that people have. People out there that want to know answers. So this next video, the way I'm going to produce it and the way I'm going to show it to you folks, it is going to explain a plethora of information. Okay? Folks, I appreciate you watching. I've moved inside since it's getting cold out to sit in my camper and videotape. So this is what you get. a boring video this time, but the information is what I wanted to give you on those emails about this guy knowing something about Cimarron or Yellowstone National Park. He's in, and he's been trying to shut me down from the beginning, telling me to shut the fuck up about my information and everything I've tried to give to you people for truth. And it is coming. I just have to finish all. I have to put this together strategically, and it's going to be beautiful. You guys are going to love it. So keep an eye out. Follow me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Either way, I'm going to keep going. We're going head to head here, and it is going to get very, very interesting. I promise you. Thanks, folks. I am Dave, the man from the East. Have a great day. Okay, folks, I just got those 7 days ago from Robert McQuaid. Imagine that. He's also on my my comments on my YouTube, and he also emails me directly to try to shut me down. But the way I interpret those are that I'm going to be silenced very soon. So these videos, pass them around, save them, do whatever you need to do for evidence, but you are going to want this information, especially the next one. So thank you, and there it is. It's time. It's come to a head. Just like he said, the game is over. This is all serious shit now. Thank you.